I hope it's FedEx. Iggy Azalea?
Olivia Pope.
Yeah.
We have a serious problem. I just got caught on a sex tape with a black guy. It's great for record sales and everything, but I don't know what to do. I'm completely freaking out. On top of that, I think I'm losing my arms. Do you think I need arse injections?
I would suggest you do some squats. But here's the thing, I'm on vacation right now, as you can see, hair and all. I'm on hiatus. But I would suggest you do a couple of things. One, stop dating black rappers and athletes. Two, maybe you should take your ass back down under. Oh, and one more thing, stop using the N-word.
Okay, just wait a minute right there.
No, you wait 10 minutes, bitch. Women.
Welcome.
Yes, I'm Tiffany Haddish.
And I'm Tamara Johnson.
And this is Sleeper. She's the half, our white bitch.
Today we have an amazing show for you today. Today's topic is ass shots going wild. And we have some awesome guests for you today.
Yeah, it's crazy what's going on in the community these days. A lot of women, not just black women, not just white women, but all women are getting their booties injected. And it's becoming kind of deadly.
Yeah, especially when they're doing these underground treatments. So we have some interesting, some shocking stuff for you, but also it's going to be a very informative show. We have some amazing guests. We have Dwen joining us today, and he is the celebrity stylist. He styled many celebrities, from Mariah Carey, Elton John, to The Brat, DMX, Ja Rule, you name it. He's awesome. And also...
Yeah, and we got Donnell Rawlings, very famous comedian. You've seen him on the Dave Chappelle show. He's toured all over the world doing comedy. He's one of my faves. He definitely has a point of view on asses, for real. But Tamara, I want to know, how do you feel about booty injections and what's going on out there?
Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? My opinion is twofold. I don't have a problem with it, first and foremost. I feel like if there's techniques out there that you can do that'll improve your outlook on life, that'll improve some physical flaws that are genuinely physical flaws, not something that you see as a personal flaw that you'd like to enhance because of social pressures or whatever. So I'm all for it if it's done for the right reasons. So let's just put it there, and then we'll get into more detail as to what I mean about that. So.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Me personally, I like a little booty on people. I like to see people with a little ass.
Me too.
I don't like when I see people with no ass, because then it looks like an arrow pointing down when they're walking away. That's not cool. I want everybody to have that little heart-shaped kind of thing going on. I just wish everybody in the world had a perfect shaped ass, but we not. We all don't have it. And you know what? I feel like if you don't have it, you need to do squats if you want it.
Exactly.
If you even want it. Because this is why I think people get booty injections, because... especially women, because when a dude hitting it from the back, he can be looking at it like, dang, that looks so beautiful, and then he smack it, and then it just ripple a little bit. Anyway, that feels good to me. I like that personally, but I don't know if you got injections, will your booty ripple when they smack it, or do it just stay right there?
Right. Well, this is why I think people get booty injections. I think it's for two reasons. Sometimes it's for a physical need, if they have flat asses, like you said, and they really want to enhance their physique because they feel like it would improve their outlook on life or help them to get that special guy or whatever. So, that's a personal preference. And then sometimes there's serious psychological reasons that they seek out the ass injections, and that's not a good thing because they're looking for that ass for the wrong reasons because it's not going to solve their problems. So that's what I think.
I think it would create more problems.
Absolutely.
Having a big old ass. I mean, you gotta wipe that thing. You gotta clean it. That's a lot of work. Oh, what if you got a big ass and long nails? I can't stand them bitches with super long nails because I'm trying to figure out how are you wiping your ass and you got the super long nails with the super big ass. That's just ridiculous. And you got little bitty feet trying to carry that fat ass. Like if you're gonna have fat ass, get them thighs to match that ass. Period.
Right. Well, also, I think for other reasons that it's difficult because it attracts unwanted attention sometimes. And women, all I have to say is be careful what you ask for, because some of those women out there that think, oh, life would be so much better, like it's a magic booty or something, if I just got a bigger ass. You have to be careful because along with that bigger ass comes a lot of unwanted attention. So just be careful what you ask for.
Yeah, but some women want attention. Some women need attention. That's why a lot of us wear skinny jeans. What? because the skinny jeans hold in all your skinny fat. It just suck in all your cellulite and lift it up to your booty, right? And then your booty be looking like a nice little biscuit in it, right? But then when you open up them jeans, it sound like a cylinder of biscuits just open up, just a poop, 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 poop. Like, there it go. Oh, yeah. And then the dude's like, wait a minute, this is a lie. This is not, that's what happened to me when I was dating this white dude. But at the end of the day, we have to
we got to look at this issue, because it's an issue that's really starting to become an epidemic, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I feel like Kim Kardashian started it. I saw some pictures of her before and then after. When she was first, hitting the party scene or whatever. That girl had a regular Armenian ass, okay? It had a little bump in it because it was a gang of hair on it. And then you know what she did? She went ahead and got them injections. She went down to Atlanta for a party and somebody's like, you need to get that booty fat. And she's like, how do I get the booty fat? Yeah. Is that going to get me more black men? It's like, yeah, if you get that booty just fat enough, you're going to get all the rich black dudes. You're going to get to sleep with all the rappers, all the athletes. You're going to get all of that. And that's what that's what that heifer did.
Well, in that case, I think it was a magic booty. But stay tuned. We'll see. We'll find out.
Hello and welcome back to 2.5 Women. I'm Tiffany Haddish.
Hi, and I'm Tamara Johnson, psychotherapist.
And this is Sleeper, the white bitch, the other half. Anyways, we're here with our special guest, Donnell Rawlings.
What's up, baby? I just feel like anytime somebody say I'm right here. I didn't do my homework. You can tell I'm never gonna get a job. He's like, he don't even know what camera to look at. But this is a high stake production. Anytime you got 1, 2, 3 cameras, so I'm gonna do the right thing and say, what's up, everybody? Just watching this, and I'm excited to be here.
Well, Donnell is a very famous and popular comedian.
Yes,
is your dog on drugs?
We're excited.
No, her name is.
I've never seen a lap dog chill like that. This dog is on Prozac or something.
She's just like me. If you put her in your lap, she gonna sit right there.
Right. And see, look at her. Now she's looking at me because she's like, what is he talking about?
No, she got this look like I did something I shouldn't have done. I wonder if he's gonna ever come back. Her look is looking like I don't think he's going to come back.
Well, she's going to fall asleep in a few minutes. That's what she do.
Sleeper.
Donnell, we have you here because we love your comedy.
Thank you.
And I love your point of view on life, right? And so we really wanted to talk to you today about what our show is about today.
Today's topic.
Yeah, and it's about butt injections. Okay, and I know you kind of a booty man from what I could tell.
Yeah, somewhat. I think everybody got a little a booty liking in them some kind of way.
Yeah.
Well,
a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure come with. Normally the bigger the ass get, the bigger the attitude gets. And I'm
really?
What? What?
Really?
Okay, let's be honest. In the
So qualify that.
In the and especially so in the African American community, for a woman, the bigger ass you got, the more power you have. If you ever look at a black chick that has little to no ass, she's always insecure about everything. I don't know. It don't look right. They gotta try 32 pairs of jeans. They don't feel powerful. But the minute you see the other chick with the big ass, that's the one that got the stank face. Like, you look at it, you acknowledge it, and like, you wouldn't know what to do with all of this. So
maybe because
it's power.
She's got the stank face, you think?
Nah, it's just they nose wrinkle up. When you got a nice ass, your nose just wrinkles up for no reason.
Do you think my nose wrinkles up for no reason?
I think your nose stay wrinkled up.
Thank you. Look.
Interesting. It's interesting to see a man's perspective on the show. Isn't that nice, Tiff?
Yeah.
That's really, really
nice. Why you say it like that? Why you say it like that?
Because, we'll get it. We'll find out later.
I can tell there's something underlining about that statement. Anytime you say it, it's interesting to get a man's perspective.
It is, because it's 2.5 women. I mean, there's nothing following that statement that's clandestine
it's still early.
Covert or anything. It's still early, early.
Well, Donnell, this is what I want to know. What do you prefer, a real ass or a big fake ass?
A real ass.
Do you prefer a real big ass with the ripples in it and the cottage cheese and all that?
Nah,
or would you like it to be big and smooth?
Nice, big, tight, muscular, not too muscular. But you think
I was going to say, that's a whole
not too muscular, like what team are you on, nothing like that. But like a toned, nice ass. You see some asses out here in jeans, they look nice, like, oh shit, you get them home, it seems like you found somebody else and you don't know who you ran into. You know what I mean? But I think like a nice toned, in shape ass is the best ass. And
but natural is your preference.
For me, a nice ass doesn't necessarily have to be a big ass. It could be a nice toned ass. It could be in proportion with your waist. It could be an ass that looks good in jeans. It could be an ass that looks good in bathing suits. Or it could be an ass that looks good in dresses or whatever.
Okay, so you prefer natural though?
Yeah, natural.
Over
silicone or any shots, of course, yeah.
Can you tell the difference between silicone and shots and all
Yes,
that?
you can tell the difference.
Have you been with the girl with the fake ass?
I've been around women with fake asses.
Around?
You know what I'm saying? It's the SpongeBob physique. You know what I'm saying? If you look at any chick that has had implants or ass injection, it's waist, it's a block, then it comes around here, and it don't move.
But no, now they have that snatch technique. You know what that is, right? So that's not necessarily true anymore.
What's
well,
that?
it originated in Atlanta.
Where all
to
the
those
ass
folks who
shots-
say Brazilian,
Right.
techniques are like all the rave. No, it's called you get your waist snatched. And so what they do is they suck out all the fat around the waist, snatch it in, and they inject it into the ass. And so you get that heart A-shaped look.
Did you see this process go down? You went through, you said, like this.
No.
It's
It's a technique.
You did it like football signals. It's an ass right here, it's a technique.
It is.
Bam!
I'm telling you.
Snatch
Because
it in,
it
good to
is.
go.
You asked me what it was, and
Tie
I'm
a
just
knot
showing
in
you.
the
And I
back
just happen
of
to
it.
be physical with my hands, but it's the truth. It's real.
Snatch back. What is it called?
And it can make some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful results.
What does an ass represent to you?
For me, it just represents another aspect or body part that's attached to the whole woman. I don't look at an ass as being the be-all, end-all of the woman because it objectifies a woman. So, personally, that's how I feel.
I don't feel that way at all. I feel like my ass is where my power comes from. I mean, all the waste go out of it and all the men want to come inside of it. That's how I feel about my ass. I feel like it's I don't have big titties or nothing like that. I don't, I'm a pretty girl or whatever, but I can work this ass. If I can't do nothing else, I know I'm going to get rich and make money off of this ass. If I can't do it with my brain, if I can't do it with my mouthpiece, I know this ass is going to keep me fed. I'm going to live forever because of this ass. Men are going to want to do for me because of this ass. It's all kind of men want to just smell my drawers because they see the ass. And that's what
But then if you lose an ass, guess what? They're going to leave you.
And that means you got about a
because of
5 to
that
10 year
ass.
lifespan. Right.
Well,
Yeah.
that's when my cheeks come in. You know what I'm saying? That's when your mouth technique come in. You got to have verbal game and oral game, if you know what I mean. That's how I feel about me. But Donnell, I want you to take a look at some of these pictures, and I want your true reaction to what you see here. Because, see, here's the thing. These ass injections are really changing people's lives, and not necessarily in a good way. This right here is a white woman, okay?
Automatically, it goes into the implant stage. As soon as you look at her face, you're like, something's helping her back there. Damn, her breasts look like the same size as her ass. Yeah. That's not, like, from that angle, it's not a bad-looking ass. If you got a wide shot, I could probably really get into the details.
But you saw her walking down the street.
No, she's got the same dress.
Don't say that.
She's got the same.
I would have changed dresses had I known.
It's the same dress, and no disrespect, on the same level too.
Yeah.
But no money investment.
Okay, how do you feel about a booty like that? That's a big white booty. That's a black woman with white on.
That's too much. That is the type of ass to get you in trouble. If you're in a bar and you walk past everybody, she walking with you, she knocking people drinks over. You know what I'm saying? She high-fiving people. Dudes think she trying to talk to them with their ass. That's too much.
Okay, what about that?
That's like that.
That's a good ass.
You know what is Murphy's Law? Everything that goes up must come down.
Yeah, and it's going down.
That's a perfect example. It's going down fast. And the worst is when you have that crazy ass. It don't match nothing in your body. Nothing. And then you start getting into hygiene issues with that too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many wet ones did it take to get to the center of that ass.
Wet wipes. That's
what
funny.
about that? Is
Now
that
look
the
at
type of ass? That's to me. That I would like my ass to look like that, but not that big. But
you going there? If you get your ass that big, take a Rosetta Stone for Swahili, because if your chick get like that, every dude that talk to you be like, "What is this? I want to get with that." They don't care if it's real or not. They just want mas, ass, and ass. Yeah, that's the problem. That's you gotta start taking karate lessons because you have to defend that everywhere you go. That's just that is a level of when you get nothing but trouble. That's a troublesome ass right there.
Troublesome ass.
But I would say, like, if you put that,
he flipped back,
you gotta go back. You freaking glad, like, but if you go back, you could just see what her income structure would be if she lived in Atlanta. That ass right there, that's at least $150 to $225,000 a year. If she has a thing for IHOPs or Waffle House, that might cut her down to what, like $110,000. But that's at least a six-figure ass. And there's not a lot of women that ass could even get out to hundreds or a couple of thousands range. So my hat goes off to her and her ass. And more than that, her 401k investment.
Right.
Okay. What about this one? That's her before and after. So she started out as
That's
like
amazing.
a little strawberry shortcake, and then
Right.
she ended up as a centaur.
Yeah, and that's going that goes from that to that. Then the next thing you know, somebody throws you a pole for a second. The next thing you know, Juicy J, the rest is history. You know what you do. Y'all know what y'all do when y'all catch them out there. They catch them in the before and after stage, right in the middle. 2 Chainz, Juicy J, all them dudes, T-Pains, they catch them right before. It's called BAFTA, before and after.
BAFTA? Oh, that's funny.
They catch them in the BAFTA stage. In the BAFTA stage, that's when you
we have to
go
coin
weak.
that.
That's when you gonna get weak.
Hilarious.
At the BAFTA
Okay,
stage. Yeah.
okay.
Hilarious. Now that is a
Ah!
gone wrong.
That's
Damn!
That's what happens when it's done wrong, or they're using the wrong product.
What do they do? What do they?
That's why we doing
What if
the
they
show.
set at a campfire? How the fuck do you? What do you do? What system or what procedure is this where this could happen to you?
They're putting Fix-A-Flat and all kind of like random
Underground ass
random
injections.
products. Yeah, they have ass injection parties where they are shooting your booty up with all kind of stuff to
mineral
have
oil, silicone, and this is Home
I mean, you
Depot
look at
grade
that and
silicone.
you just ask yourself, was it worth it?
But
Sure.
would you still hit
But
that?
would you
That's
still-
what I want to
right.
know.
Get the fuck out.
Because
No,
I think it's dudes out here grinding up there to be like, I hit that burnt ass.
It's always gonna be one dude like, yo, you ever hit a 3rd-degree burn, bitch? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
And I mean
goodness.
bitch in a good way, in the most positive way possible.
But look, this is what I want to know. How big does your penis have to be able to penetrate that? Can you penetrate that?
5'8".
And
That's
is
another-
that like a sign to men, like, you know what?
That's
That
another
ass
thing.
too big. I don't even want to penetrate. I just want to rest my head on it, maybe stick my arm in it. Like, what do you do?
That is a very non-approachable ass. You know what I'm saying? It's probably dudes that could probably take that out, but on average, you're not gonna get too many dudes. It's like 2 Pilates balls right there. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's an
that is like a workout right there. You know what I'm saying? You got a Pilates ball is right here. You got to be strong enough to lift one cheek, lift the other one. You got to spread it open. After that, man, you tired. That's too much.
See, this is my theory that I'm
Overachiever.
thinking from a man's
Overachiever.
perspective, and I'm not a man, so I'm glad that we have your input here. But it seems like it's a freak show. Like if a man sees something like that, they might be curious, but out of curiosity, they might approach it. But after their curiosity is satisfied, they get that one-time
I think the only time
experience.
that
Then it's like, do they go back? Do you want it again, or do you move on to the next thing?
you can't go unless you getting CPR or mouth to mouth. You can't go back and hit that twice. That's a one-shot deal right there. That's a bucket list ass.
That's a bucket
That's
list.
the type
That's
of
right,
ass.
right?
That's the type of ass you like. Yo, you ever had sex with a chick that had ass like 2 jumper balls? That ain't nothing that you sit around and share like, I fell in love with this freak show carnival,
Right.
Ringling Brothers, Universe Soul Circus ass. You know you got a big ass. Wherever you walk somewhere, you hear Universe Soul.
Right.
That's too much ass. It's too much of a workout, and it's just it's something. It's something that's psychological. I mean, I joke a lot, whatever, but there's something deeply wrong with you when you watch your body transform from before to after to the point where it's not recognizable. And when you get your ass that big, most people doing that because they want to have a different personality. They
Right.
want people to see them as something else.
Right.
You want somebody to worship your ass first, so you don't to
Right.
get your ass that big. You don't respect yourself enough to care about somebody else respecting you, and you do that, and then you become a freak show.
Well, maybe she just wants a whole lot of dudes to kiss her ass at the same time. I mean, at least 20 niggas to kiss her. Sorry, 20 dudes can kiss her ass at once. I'm just saying.
She could Budapest.
Budapest.
Her ass.
Well, look, Donnell, you have this campaign called the Save a Bitch campaign, or is it a
That's
foundation,
not a
or what is
campaign.
it?
It's a movement, and it's a movement, and it's a movement. It's a movement.
And
So
what
tell
is
us
it?
about this movement.
Well, first off, I called this organization Save a Bitch because I thought the Save a Bitch was definitely a provocative word.
Definitely, and I was like, when I saw it, I was immediately
the way you
offended
just-
until I saw the acronym, which I'm hoping
And that,
we will get to that very
and
quickly.
that's one of the points I'm trying to make. You said you were immediately offended by a word.
Absolutely.
But I'm quite sure it might not be in your circle, or you probably know a circle where if someone else would say that word, you wouldn't have been immediately offended. So you probably were offended at the fact that a guy said it.
It's always a context.
It's a
Everything
context.
is within context.
Yeah, but
That's
you know,
something,
at the same time, when one thing about people taking things out of context, people create some dialogue about it and they start talking about it. You know what I'm saying? I could have
Right.
named this organization or said "Save a Woman, Save a Queen, Save a Lost Soul," but if I would have said that,
And nobody would pay attention
They'd
to
have
it.
been like, "Yo, whatever, man.
Yeah.
Nobody trying to save yourself, motherfucker." That type of shit, you know. But the reason why I came up with it because I'm in the business of entertainment. I see so often that like some of the images that women are putting out there, some of the images that like younger women and kids are looking up to are being satisfied as this is a good way to live or this is acceptable. I think it's a little overboard. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Right.
saying that I'm like a dude that, you know, don't like a woman with a nice physique or that can't show appreciation to women, but when it comes to that, the only thing that you have to promote yourself is your ass. That's no way. You know, to my opinion, that's no way to live.
That's interesting.
And then what?
Yeah.
And another part of it is that I think that, you know, women sometimes when they're younger, they make the argument, "I'm just like a man. I think like a man. I could do." Why is it that men can do that and women can't? I don't know. It's just one of those societal things where just cause something that you can't have a defining explanation of it. But with that said, women out here can try to compete with men. I'm just like a man. I treat them like that. But it's gonna come a point in your life when you're gonna want to get settled. It's gonna come a point in your
See,
life.
And that's the point I agree with Donnell because it's a double-edged sword. It's like, and I think it's a bunch of crap when women say, men can do it, so I can do it. You're not a man. You're a female. You're
Right.
a woman. So there's a certain point where you want
But
to
then
have, you're going to want to have it both ways.
But the minute that a guy starts
can't.
labeling, like you said, you can't have both ways. When you think what is the role of a woman in a guy's eyes, you know, petty women get upset. They get offended immediately.
Yeah.
I don't need a man for nothing.
Right.
Yes, you do.
I need a man for a whole
Yes, you
lot
do.
of things,
You do.
okay?
And if
All
you
day,
don't,
every day. I need a man
then
every
maybe it's
day.
because you're gay, which is not a problem.
Still need a man.
Or you're in denial.
And you
Right.
still
That's
need a
my
man.
personal belief. You're either gay, in denial, or in menopause.
Right.
If
Or
you
you've
feel
been
that you don't
raped.
need a man.
Look, here's my
Menopause
thing.
can be sexy too, because once you come out
But-
of it, you do all this stuff. That,
Donnell.
Right, you really
I'm
turned
off
up
this
there.
menopause turn down for what?
Right, yeah.
Donnell,
So
what
exactly.
does-
My point, I'm going to answer your question. People say, well, what does your organization, what's your thought do? What I think that if you can change a female's mindset, or if you can give some sense of hope, if you can inspire the least, you know what I'm saying? That same chick that used to be a stripper in the club or whatever, you know what I'm saying? She probably has some aspirations and some dreams to do other stuff, but people connect with her more in the sexual things that she had to offer than her mental. Sometimes it could be that right person coming at the right time to just be like, you know what? I didn't know you were an artist. I didn't know you know how to do photography. Somebody to take a look deeper inside of you than what you're putting out there, and it could be that point in your life where you're ready to turn. I think women at a certain age they get to a point where you dabbling with two things. You got temptation, and then on the other hand, you got salvation. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
if you balance those levers, they go up and down. They go up and down, but depending on who, what come in your life.
Right, and
it
where you
could
get the
be-
most
where-
attention or the most response from.
Where
right.
you get the most motivation.
But what
Right,
does
the most
bitch
motivation.
stand for?
Well,
Right.
bitch, nobody has a true definition of bitch.
But what's
when I
your
started,
acronym?
let me explain that to you real quick.
Hurry up.
When I
Other than
when I-
sleeper's definition.
when I was talking, people said, "Why you want to say these bitches?" When I realized that my mom was a young mom. She had me when she was 17. My mom had an academic scholarship to go to Howard University, but she couldn't go because she got young. She got she got pregnant with me. She didn't have the support base of like mom who's like a lot of women today. They have kids like, oh, I'm good. My grandma gonna take care of them.
Right.
And my mother, I think she missed one part of opportunity in her life because of me, but another opportunity was for her to become like a good mom. You know what I'm saying? And like throughout that, she's always in the social service field. She's always been part of Head Start programs. She's always been a part of programs to try to like empower young women or women like with like single parents and stuff, like to encourage them to keep going to school. So I've always been around a woman that was trying to save bitches her whole life. You know what I mean? So I was wondering like where did that connection come from? And when I talked to her about it, she was like, baby, you know, if you say that word, people gonna get upset because they don't know how to take it. She said, and then she asked one of her girlfriends, she said, my son's one of this organization, it's called Save a Bitch, whatever. And my mom asked the other lady, older lady, she said, have you ever been called a bitch? And she said, yeah, I've been called a bitch. And then she said, when he said it, he said, you know, my definition of bitch is being in total control of herself. You know what I'm saying? If we can give a negative word, if we can give a negative word a different meaning, then that's when people can start talking about it. In my stand-up routine, I tell them, as soon as I go on stage, I say, you know what? There's words that I like that I can't say. Bitch, I like it, but I can't say it because I don't want to offend the bitch. Right? But listen, women, you have two sentences, okay? Sentence number one, bitch, make me a sandwich. They'll be like, he is wrong. Sentence number two, bitch, let's go shopping. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go get my bag. I'll be right back. It's all in context.
Well, Donnell, you have a video that we really would love to show our listeners
It's
and
something
viewers.
serious. I just want to say for all the people that have been supporting me in my efforts, 1-800-SAVE-A-BITCH, please remember, donate as little as $19.99 a month, 30 cents a day, the price of a pack of Newports. You can help me help my family get these bitches off the streets. I'm Donnell Rawlings. Every day, there's a bitch out there that needs help. She used to be out in the club, she would dance and people would make it rain. But now they don't make it rain anymore. But if you call right now, 1-800-SAVE-A-BITCH, you can help get her off the street. Will you be an angel? Some comfort here. I'm rich, bitch!
Boy, you crazy, okay? That video was crazy as hell. Hilarious. Donnell, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you.
You are amazing. I can't wait to work
I
with
just
you
want
in
to end
the
on this. You know, as people want to take it as a joke, it's a serious thing.
Get him to stop
This
now.
is a product
just-
of these bitches that saved themselves. And if you listen to my guidance and you listen to what they're saying, we can walk that walk together, and you could be two positive bitches on a couch.
Sofa.
I'm sorry.
It's a sofa, not a couch.
Fuck your couch. No.
Thank you
so much, Donnell. We loved your perspective.
Call the number.
Pleasantly surprised.
1-800-SAVE-A-BITCH.
Toll free.
Thank you. We got a special guest coming up. You guys got to stay tuned. This next guest is super, super awesome. He's a stylist to the stars, and he definitely has something to say about what we're talking about.
Exactly. From a totally different perspective. So stay with us. We'll be right back.